guys, what's up? We have some more information about the release of Extreme Force, and in this one we get 3 brand new Link monsters, each with their own niche, but all sadly requiring Cyberse monsters. Therefore this screams Yusaku's cards. The first card is Vector Square Archfiend. This is a dark Cyberse Link monster with a link of 3. The link points are the top, the center, and the middle right, and the bottom left, and requires 2 or more Cyberse monsters. Its attack is 2400, and its effect is first, when this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, you contribute 1 monster this card points to. Special summon that destroyed monster to either player's zone this card points to, and if you summon that monster to your opponent's zone, this card can make a second attack during this battle phase. This card is able to send a monster attached to this card as a sacrifice to summon the monster it destroys to either side of the field. This can be good as this can then recycle this effect and provide you with a bonus effect to attack again if you choose to send it back to your opponent, then provided you have the option to make it change its mode. This can be useful as you can inflict more damage. A good example would be against a defensive monster to attack, as it may have less than 1000 attack and cause significant damage. Overall, this card is decent for what it does, and can cause more damage if attacking a weaker monster, but the general problem is it's attacking twice in a row is generic with some other cards, and some cards actually have this effect but better. Look at, for example, Ultimate Tyranno. That's able to attack all monsters your opponent controls. It might be more specific, and generally it can be more beneficial because it has more attack points, and there are ways of getting as much damage as possible in comparison to this card, which might require too many cards. The second card is Recoverer Sorcerer. This is a light Cyberse Link monster, link 2 with arrows pointing to the middle left and the bottom center. It has 1500 attack and needs 2 Cyberse monsters, and its effect is you can only use this effect with this card's name once per turn. Its first effect is a quick effect. You can target 1 Cyberse Link monster in your graveyard that was destroyed this turn, special summon it, but it has its effects negated, if any. Also, it is destroyed during the end phase. This is a very specific effect, and I do not believe it can be useful, unless for some reason you are able to force your opponent to attack into other Cyberse monsters, or to at least protect this card. I don't see it seeing much play. The third Link monster is Security Guard. This is a light Cyberse Link monster with a link of 1. The arrow points to the middle right and requires 1 Cyberse Link monster. It has 1000 attack, and its effect is it cannot be used as a link material. Its first effect, you can only control 1 face-up Security Gardener. Its second effect is, after this card was special summoned, you take no effect damage for the rest of this turn. The third effect is, the first time you would take battle or effect damage each turn, you could take no damage. This card is not that great, considering that you require a Link monster in the first place to summon it, and reducing damage to 0 effect can work and prevent you from being OTK'd, but otherwise I would not consider using this card. So, which of these cards do you prefer the most? For me, it would be Vector Square Archfiend. This is the best out of them, as its effect is the least limiting to bring out. But what do you guys think? Do you see any potential with any of the others? Is there something I'm completely missing? And is there any means of abusing various effects? Leave your comments down below. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe, click the bell for notifications. And as always, thank you for taking the time to watch this video.
Some things will never change. The lonely, lonely, something free in my life. And